evangelism?
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 Evangelism is not a word that I would normally use.
Evangelism to me is showing God's love to others.
It's sharing the grace and the good news of God.
Be Jesus to them.
Evangelism is living in a way that makes people want to know why.
Evangelism is teaching people.
The gospel is all about sharing the good news.
You may be the only Bible some people ever see.
We are called to share the gospel.
That's the Christian's primary purpose, is to evangelize.
God makes it pretty clear that that's what we're supposed to be going out to do.
Therefore, go and make disciples of all nations,
Baptizing them in the name of the Father,
And of the Son,
and the Holy Spirit.
Teaching them to obey everything
I've commanded you.
Mateo 28.
Matthew 28, verses 19 and 20.
That's the Great Commission.
To me, evangelizing is not very easy.
we used to do some good old door knocking.
As you're walking up the sidewalk to the front door, both of you are hoping that nobody's home.
If you died tonight, you think you'd go to heaven. That wasn't a very good introduction.
A lot of times I think our concept of evangelism involved speaking to strangers.
There are a lot of people that came to the Lord through some of that stuff.
Tracts were huge.
You hand out those tracts in hopes that they would maybe read them.
Having a tract rack in the church, there were a lot of them I think that were good, and the purpose behind them I think was good.
Just a little bitty booklet about that big.
I haven't really heard about tracts.
Door knocking and tracts they worked.
I was part of a bus ministry. They had joy buses.
What's the Joy Bus?
The Joy Bus was the big yellow bus that would pick up children in our community.
We had a double-decker bus.
I've never heard of churches taking buses around and picking up random kids.
There's not a good and bad way of doing it. I think the times just calls for different ways.
But we have to keep on trying to open the doors.
I think it's making a connection with the people that you spend time with.
I think being their friend and making a connection is the place to start.
You can connect with people online. Sometimes people are even willing to listen more through technology because they're in a spot where there's just them and their computer.
Personally, I don't think the Scriptures ever intended, us to make a science out of evangelism.
This is not sales.
We need to find ways to reach people more effectively.
I think a lot of people don't know where to start.
You can do this.
In other countries.
And here at home.
In America.
It's easy.
We need you.
You.
To volunteer.
Reach out.
To donate.
$1.
To let one soul study.
To give $1
or $100.
As much as you can.
Connect with people online.
Become a mentor. A pen pal.
To teach real people.
Americans and people all over the world.
Get plugged in.
You can make a difference.
In your community.
In my community.
Here at home.
World Bible School.
Come home with us.
Come home with us.
Join us at World Bible School. Be a WBS study helper who shares Jesus through our printed Bible lessons or online. And please give to support us. $1 lets one soul study the Bible. Contact WBS or visit us online at worldbibleschool.net.